Welcome to Dead Meat, the side project horror channel by me, Gordon Hayward. Just kidding, I'm not Gordon Hayward, I'm James A. Janice, and today I'll be ranking the top 10 kills from films on Crypt TV. If you haven't heard by now, which I find shocking, Crypt TV is a YouTube channel that produces high-quality scary short films and monster series. Perfect for when you've only got a few minutes to spare, but you still need to see some kills, man. Crypt TV models itself as Marvel for monsters, and those monsters have a good time killing people in all the short films on the channel. My rankings of these kills will be based on a number of things, including how unique or creative they are, the quality of the effects, the shock factor involved, and just how friggin' sweet I think they are. Alright, let's get to the rankings. Number 10. Number 10 on my list comes from Troubled Youth. This was maybe the most mentioned kill I got from all of you in emails and comments because of one thing: fingernails. Yep, this kill comes right off the bat in Troubled Youth as this plaid-shirted man-bunner tries to crawl his injured ass to safety. Something starts pulling him back, ripping his fingernails off against the tile floor. The sound effects and blood streaks he leaves behind are awesome. And later, we get to see exactly what killed the poor dude. This cute little horned beast named Fluffy, who belongs to cheerleader Ava. Fluffy's obviously real good at killing people, as we see during the rest of the video, but it's that first one with the fingernails that earns its keep on my list. Number 9. My number 9 Crypt TV kill comes from Rapunzel, part of the Crypt Fable series that I think is really cool. In this modern retelling of the long hair don't care classic, Rapunzel and her friends are recast as a bunch of sorority sisters getting up to wacky hijinks like hiding boyfriends in their beds and blowing the bird at each other and arson. Yeah, someone starts a fire in Rapunzel's room that ends up burning her boyfriend Luke to death and also leaves Rapunzel looking like Frederica Krueger.
Oh no, we got Frederica Krueger.
Luke comes back from the dead and enacts revenge on one of the sorority sisters, who isn't the most tactful while it happens.
God, you look fucking terrible.
He kills her for that remark and the arson by scalping her with his bare burnt hands, then regifts her hair to Rapunzel so they can share a nice long barbecue flavored kiss together. Toasty. Number 8. My number 8 kill comes from Stoneheart, which in this case isn't a vengeful zombie mother, but a wicked-looking statue. Part of the statue's backstory has to do with witchcraft and how it would protect women. So of course it doesn't take too kindly to this douche nozzle Ted who starts power tripping over his employee Inessa for showing up late and spilling some spackle. Sure, dude, you can like write her up, but you can't be grabbing your workers by the neck like that. Not unless you want to deal with Lady Stoneheart up in this bitch. She takes her little tool thing and just starts wailing Ted in the face with it, over and over and over. You really feel each strike due to the editing and the sound design, and the quick shot of his pulverized face seals the deal for me. I love nasty bloody heads. Number 7. And number 7 is a group kill from a short I didn't watch during my live stream, The Chosen. The Chosen starts with a bunch of kills, because this Tina Belcher looking chick, Velma, went and murdered her whole family. Aw, right in the middle of a birthday party, too? Later on, she goes to a warehouse with a bunch of other people packing body parts, and together, they all assemble a make-your-own-person and summon a spirit named Rizu. Rizu is reborn out of some strawberry molasses and scolds everyone there besides Velma for killing strangers instead of their family members as instructed. And this is the kill that gets on the list. Rizu laser beams everyone else in the room right in the face, which sends their blood splashing onto Velma. This group kill lands on the list both because of the makeup effects we see here and the high contrast drippy blood. It just looks so artsy and cool. Number 6. The number 6 kill from Crypt TV comes courtesy of our favorite gang of murderers, the Sonny family cult. If you missed my kill count on seasons 1 and 2, you can check it out up there to see all the kills in the series. But if you just want to see my personal favorite, look no further. It takes place in episode 4, the first episode produced, when a teenage Taylor is hanging out with some friends at her house. One thing leads to another, as they often do at these cool youth hang sessions, and Taylor ends up murdering all her friends. We've all been there. But the kill that places is Dan, who gets stabbed so violently in the gut that his intestines wind up hanging out. The dangling viscera earned this kill the golden chainsaw in my kill count and the number 6 spot here on the list. I'm just a sucker for a small intestine, what can I say? Number 5. My number 5 kill comes from a sexy Crypt TV short film called Neighbors. In it, a dapper couple is living their best lives, dancing around and cutting up flesh as they're spied upon by a creepy neighbor through a peephole in the wall. The dude starts to think he has a chance with the lady there, especially after he gets a note from her saying to come meet him. But come on, dude, it's pretty obvious that it's a trap. He doesn't notice when she slips something into his drink, so he winds up in a situation he was not anticipating, with the would-be cuckold holding him down as his object of affection pricks him with pins. He gets his throat all torn up, and after we get to see that for a little bit, it's crazy mask time for a ritual that includes tearing out the dude's heart from his chest. They hold it in their hands, still beating for a while, and then they wanna let it burn, wanna let it burn. The final resting state of this peeping Tom is in a display case dressed like an animatronic Phantom of the Peephole. And it looks to me like he might still be aware of his current situation, which makes this quote-unquote kill even more horrific. Number 4. Coming in at number 4 is a kill from that fancy man we all know and love, the Look-See. I covered Look-See in a kill count that you can watch by clicking that bubble, and he also took the top spot in my ranking of Crypt TV monsters, which you can also watch by clicking that bubble. Just click that bubble. Basically, I love this friggin' guy, and part of the reason why is the way he kills people. Whether it's twisting their heads around or just contorting them into pretzels, Look-See has a certain panache with his kills that matches his attire. And his most panacheful kill is Marlene, a woman obsessed with another lady's husband. Look-See winds up in her apartment, chasing her around until she hides in the tub behind the shower curtain. Just when she thinks the coast is clear, we get the best jump scare I've ever put in a video on this channel. Boom! I know lots of you were just as startled by that as I was, and the resulting kill is great. Marlene couldn't release, so Look-See came and took a piece, and damn did he do it with style. Number 3. Number 3 comes from another non-live stream jam, Woman in the Book. I love this short because it's under a minute long and is done in a single take, but it still manages to have plenty of spooky stuff. A couple lost in the woods realizes that a picture of a woman in a book somehow transforms when they're not looking at it. You might call it quantum creeping. The scariest part happens when another few page flips reveals that the woman has now left the picture entirely. Oh wait, no. The scariest part is when the dude looks up to find that his girlfriend's the woman now! The guy's head starts to split open, and then it just blossoms into a screaming skull. I love this. It's such a good example of what Crypt TV has to offer. Spooky stuff and fun kills in bite-sized packages. You go, book lady. Number 2. My number 2 kill is a pair of kills from Jack Attack, which is actually a licensed video on Crypt TV. That's the thing about Crypt TV. Not only do they produce high-quality scary short films, they also accept completed films for consideration for their channel. It's just another thing that makes them such an awesome hub of horror on YouTube. Jack Attack is a Halloween-themed short that reminds me of Trick or Treat because, heads up, a kid about to die. And it's a cute kid too, man, as his babysitter Elizabeth vocalizes when he reveals his scarecrow costume.
Oh. It's supposed to scare you.
Aww. Earlier in the night, the two of them carved a pumpkin and baked the seeds for snacking. And now those seeds are coming back to mess shit up. The kid Jack starts choking on him, and although Elizabeth is cool as a cucumber and performs a tracheotomy on him to keep him breathing, it turns out there's a bit more than pumpkin seed lodged in there. Yeah, it's a crazy whirring tentacle wire thing, and it's attached to a whole goddamn gourd. And the blood doesn't stop there. Jack's hand is blown off, and then Elizabeth herself finds that she too has a little pumpkin bun in her oven. Better get it out of there. Oh, she does, and it's a bloody, gory mess of baby pumpkins. I love the relentless gore in this one that ends with a bunch of thing-like tentacles coming out of Elizabeth's body. In fact, the only thing that makes me sad is the implication that Oscar the dog meets the same fate as well. But I guess things gonna thing. Number 1. But the top spot on my list of Crypt TV kills comes from Topanga, which hopefully I'm pronouncing a little more correctly now. I already talked a bunch about my man K-Fang in my video ranking Crypt TV monsters, so y'all already know he's the badass in black who plays the recorder like a rock star. His devil music also causes the most shocking kill I've ever seen on YouTube, when the kids from his concert performance run out of a cave into the open arms of the parents who have been searching for them. The music turns metal as the kids ravage the grown-ups, tearing them limb from limb and feasting on their innards. Dead Meat fan Michael McInerney described it as picnicking on the parents, and I think that's a great turn of phrase for this brutal group parricide. So that's my list. Again, with so much content on Crypt TV, there are probably some seriously badass kills that I missed, so go ahead and comment below with any I should check out. I'll give a few honorable mentions again, such as these people who get all spider-webbed by a kid in Itsy Bitsy Spider, the mom in Morgu who swallows a Valkyrie and pukes it out her eyes, and the parents from My First Day who got their faces skinned by their kids so he could wear them like a little baby Leatherface. I've had a blast making these videos covering Crypt TV content, and I hope you enjoyed them too. We all love horror, obviously, so it's important to support filmmakers who make quality scary products like the films found on Crypt TV. Be sure to subscribe to them for 3 new monster videos every week. Who knows, maybe I'll end up in one someday. Fingers crossed. Until then though, I'm James A. Janice. This has been Dead Meat.